Islam came in 635 AD. The Gospel of John was written around 100 AD. So 535 years came after the Gospel of John. John is an eyewitness, my dear Muhammad. He lived with Jesus. He walked with Jesus. He saw Jesus' wonders and miracles, and he documented it fresh.
I think you want to double check the definition of fresh. Jesus died in 30 AD. Gospel of John was written around 100 AD. So yeah, it is fresh, except you're off by 70 years. You're forgetting that Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him, didn't write the Quran. It was a revelation from Allah. Unlike John, Mark, Matthew, Luke, Paul, the bishops, the scribes, Constantine, who wrote the Bible. But let's say if John did write it. There's a wee bit problem with that. The Gospel of John was written in Greek. John, son of Zebedee, spoke Aramaic. John was also a fisherman who lived in rural Galilee and was illiterate, like most people who lived in that village. And unlike Christian apologists, when I make a claim, I provide evidence. Everyone, grab your Bible and open up Acts 4:13. Peter and John are said to be illiterate or unschooled. That means not only he couldn't read or write Aramaic, he also couldn't speak Greek, let alone read or write it. Still not convinced? That's alright, I got the Greek verse. The word of interest is agrammatoi, which along with unschooled also means unlettered or illiterate. Also, another important thing to notice that the Gospel of John is unauthored. There is no name or information of the person who wrote it. The book isn't just written in any Greek, it's written in literary Greek that only an elite would be capable of writing. With John the fisherman who lived paycheck to paycheck clearly wasn't. So why do Christians in the first place think that John wrote the Gospel of John? And Arslan, why are you arguing against your own claim? That's because I'm an intellectual person who wants to know why a certain belief is internalized. Alright, okay, back to why people believe that John wrote the Gospel of John. The verse that is cited as proof is John 21:24 that says, "This is the disciple who testifies to these things and who wrote them down. We know that this testimony is true." This particular disciple is referred to as Jesus' beloved disciple along with Peter throughout this unauthored gospel. The problem is the author of this book is writing the book in first person account. So by saying this is the disciple, the author isn't claiming to be that person. In fact, he's saying I'm not that person. The author is writing the testimony of that particular disciple who is mentioned throughout this gospel at numerous places. You should watch some Christian apologists go through some circus to try to prove this. And it's kind of sad. So no, Marmory, he couldn't write it fresh.